How would you feel driving on DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, Amazon Flex, Instant Offers, Point Pickup, having backups on Walmart Spark, maybe Shipped, Instacarts, all these other side hustle apps, Dispatch, GoShare? Hi, let's see how much money we can make today on what I'm anticipating as being a slow Monday. Because there's no bonus pay on your staple app, so you better, well, once you're comfortable, okay? But then once you're comfortable with an app, add on more because you better have backups and filler apps on slow days. Question for you, by the way. What is a good hourly goal on slow days? Let's be realistic. Our channel goal is $25 an hour, but you need bonus pay and some good luck and good tips, right? But not all shifts are going to be like that. You're going to say, like, dude, I'm driving, I never see bonus pay, or just whenever I drive happens to be when there's not bonus pay because that's your schedule, right? So what? Like 15 is like, oh, I know, but like 17 and 19 maybe is a good hourly goal with no bonus pay. What do you think? I'm curious about that. Let me know down below. All right. Well, this turned into my first ever Amazon Flex instant offer, which is a grocery offer here at the Whole Foods in Pittsburgh. All right, let me tell you everything about what to expect, how it went, because it took me a minute in there. So here's the offer. Again, it's an instant offer on Flex. You got 60 seconds to accept it. Similar kind of thing, you know, take a look at the dollars to mile, take a look at how much time it's gonna be. So a grocery pickup, obviously you're just gonna go to the Whole Foods and pick up the customer's order. But it's a little bit different than the Spark shift that I just did, where the associates pull it and load it in your vehicle. Ideally, that'd be perfect if the Whole Foods associates will load it in your vehicle, but they'll pull it for you. They pull it and they pack it, but you have to locate it and load it yourself. So here at our Whole Foods, right on the street level, right here at the entrance, there's a side room, which is the pull and pack prep room. So there's just a whole bunch of freezers, refrigerators, and shelves in there. And there's associates working really quickly in there. And I just asked one guy, I'm like, hey, is this the right place for Amazon Flex? Because it kind of feels very much like employees only, but you're allowed to be in there. So you'll see signs that said freezer 4, freezer 5, shelf 1, whatever it was. So you're gonna start your travel, you're gonna mark that you've arrived, and it's gonna say start scanning packages. Now here's where I got a little stuck. Because on Amazon Flex, when you do the warehouse runs, they roll out a pack of, well, a cart, I should say, of packages and envelopes. And you scan a QR code that's attached to the rack that'll give you your route and give you the green light to start scanning and loading the packages. But again, this is just one big room with a bunch of freezers, and I'm like, where do I start? So I noticed that my list said, like, freezer 6 or freezer D6 or whatever it said. So then I looked at the freezers for D6 and I couldn't find it. It said like freezer 3, freezer 4. Where's D6? So you'll see in the actual shelves of the freezer, there's further numbers and letters delineating which one is yours. That's where you want to look. It says freezer, then it says 26C, 26, whatever it is, well, 27C, stuff like that. So what you're seeing here is me finding and scanning the right, I guess, cube shelf for you. So D chiller 25C, D chiller 26C, you just want to find it, you go through there, and that's where the bag's gonna be. Then you scan the QR code, which is a little different than warehouse runs, because warehouse runs, it's a barcode, this is a QR code. And also make note, it says chiller, freezer, and then shelf. Because at one point, I was trying to find like my next one, 26, whatever it was, but I didn't notice I had pulled all the chiller and the freezers, so it actually said shelf, dry goods, obviously. So I'm like, oh, duh. Turn around and find like shelf, whatever, 26D. Also, bring in a cart with you because you need to put the bag somewhere, so bring in a cart. But after that, it looked very much like the traditional warehouse runs. So it says, hey, you're all done. Here's your route. Here's your stops. Here's how many packages you have. And then now I'm on my way to the customer. Something else, I didn't anticipate doing grocery delivery today, so I don't have my catering bag in the car. I'm 4 minutes away. You know, food safety wise, it's fine. But if you're going to be doing Spark, Instacart, Shipt, or these whole food runs on Amazon Flex, then always bring your catering bag with you for the cold goods. But keep in mind, if you don't immediately have a hot and cold bag or huge catering bags for this, you're gonna be fine. Because think about it, it's the same thing as if you got personal groceries, right? There's plenty of people that when you get groceries, you don't put everything in a hot and cold bag or a catering bag. So don't worry about that food safety wise. So 3 minutes, 0.9 miles. These ones, by the way, are eligible for tips. If you do warehouse runs on Amazon Flex, you sign up for like $25 an hour for a 3.5 hour route. You get the guaranteed hourly, but there's no tips on those warehouse runs. So stay tuned. I'm curious, am I going to see a tip instantly? If so, how much is it going to be? Is it delayed, etc.? All right, initial verdict on my first ever Amazon Flex instant offer, Whole Foods delivery. The payment's not showing up yet, which can happen. I think Uber Eats really does that a lot as well. They seem to lag a little bit, and then the customer has some time to adjust the tip if need be. So yeah, probably the same thing here, but the drop off, it's fine. I mean, a little thing, I mean, you'll understand this if you're a gig worker, but there's no handles on those darn bags. So like trying to hold them, like it's, thank you for your feedback, by the way. A tote bag or a wagon. I mean, we've got a lot of steep stairs here and stuff, but you could have a wagon to help carry that. I have the grocery hooks for plastic bags when you're doing, you know, other grocery platforms. That's helpful. It wasn't bad though. That was not bad at all. And assuming that the tips can be really good, 100%, I'm going to add that to my options. Because think of this, you don't always want to do a 3 or a 4 hour shift on Amazon Flex Warehouse. So to be able to turn that on for instant offers, that's a great option to add to your multi-apping. I got to say, this is the best shift for you to see things that I am not a fan of or I've never done before, apparently. We did the first Flex grocery delivery, and now I'm doing a shop and deliver on DoorDash, but why wouldn't you? Look at this, 2 items, $17, a strong dollars to mile ratio. I don't love the positioning, but it's still gonna end in a pretty busy area. I'm just never really down there a lot. So I am gonna run over to PetSmart and get some cat food. And I've arrived at PetSmart. Let's click on Arrive to Store. And it says shop and deliver, of course. Shop for items, yep. Start shopping, you gotta have your red card. There's our cat food. So let me do this. Let me start the timer as I do with shop and deliver. Let's see how long the shopping takes. What do you think? Like 10 minutes or less? All right, start. I'll see you in a bit. All right, cat nutrients secured. On the way to the customer, but first, how long did that shopping take, right? Under 10 minutes was my goal. 32 packs of the same thing, super easy. Took 6.5 minutes. Not bad at all. 6.5 minutes from start to finish, checking out and everything. That is exactly how it should go. And that's a reason why I really like shops with like under 10 items. I mean, less is better, obviously. Because 6.5 minutes, that's like kind of similar to a food delivery request that has like just a little bit of wait time, you know? But we're not out of the woods yet because it is 4:14 p.m. and it is leaning into rush hour. So I got 21 minutes, 5.4 miles. But here's the thing. I mean, the pay makes sense. So you're not going to be able to win on every single scenario and category always. Like there's a great dollars to mile, and if you're driving now, it's going to happen. There's going to be rush hour. So what? 6 minutes shopping. It took me just a few minutes to get here and 20 some minutes there. Like 30 minutes all in. That's how you think about it. 30 minutes all in for $17. Still, complete win all the way around. This is definitely a good order. Funny enough, I was delivering this shop and deliver, and there's a driver that pulled up right behind me, delivering to the same door, delivering food delivery. It's funny when that happens. It's just like randomly that happens. The customer's obviously placing multiple orders. You would think sometimes they toss you that as the add-on order, but maybe it was done too late, or maybe it was done on a different platform. Here's a big thing with Flex that I just saw. So I got an email. They said you're eligible for a bonus. And then I checked my app and it says complete 2 blocks between such and such dates and December 9th to be eligible for a $35 cash deposit. Now, typically, I think, just got a DoorDash, too far away. Okay. Typically, a block is like a warehouse shift where you sign up for like at least 2.5 hours. But get this, they counted the instant offer Whole Foods run as a block. So, I may have already done that, but I didn't know that. So, absolutely, I already did one. So if I can get another Whole Foods offer on instant offers, and I still got, 5 days to do it, that's an easy $35 bonus. Wow.